You who have been chosen, prepare yourself mentally, because an unexpected opportunity is moving toward you through someone who carries influence, authority, and power. Do not ignore this message or move past it carelessly, because what is approaching your life is far greater than you realize right now. A moment that has been forming behind the scenes for a long time is beginning to unfold, and if you fail to recognize it, you may overlook something that was designed specifically for your path. A person with major connections and significant reach is preparing to present you with something extraordinary, something that will challenge the way you see yourself, the way you trust God, and the way you respond when life suddenly expands beyond your comfort zone. None of this is accidental. None of it is based on luck or coincidence. Everything unfolding now is connected to the battles you survived, the weight you carried silently, and the determination that kept you moving forward when nothing around you made sense. Pay close attention, because the season ahead will require bravery, wisdom, and spiritual confidence all working together at the same time. Type Amen to affirm. What is happening is this. Someone who has access, influence, resources, or leadership is being directed toward you for a reason. Their attention will unlock something that has remained closed in your life for far too long. That is why the recent pressure you have felt seemed so intense. That confusion, exhaustion, and uncertainty were never sent to destroy you. They were preparing you internally for a moment that would have overwhelmed you if it arrived before you were ready. Nothing about this is random. Your steps are being aligned with purpose. Listen carefully, because the opportunity arriving in your life is not only connected to finances or recognition. It is connected to access, advancement, and a complete shift in your future direction. If you fail to understand the importance of what is happening, hesitation may step in, and hesitation can delay what was intended to elevate your life. This is why this message is reaching you so directly, so that when the opportunity appears, fear does not become louder than faith inside your mind. Before moving further, take a moment to like this video as a declaration that you are open to receiving what God is preparing for your future, and that you are willing to walk into the next level without fear controlling your response. For a long time you have been ignored, underestimated, and misunderstood by people who never recognized the value placed within you. But that season is ending now. The individual entering your life will not view you through the same limited perspective others used. They will notice qualities in you that many fail to appreciate. They will recognize purpose, ability, and potential that even you struggle to fully accept within yourself. That recognition will quickly develop into an opportunity so significant it may almost feel unreal at first. That is why you must prepare yourself emotionally and spiritually, because the transition may happen suddenly. One day everything feels ordinary, and the next day you are invited into a space that stretches your imagination beyond what seemed possible. When that happens, do not minimize yourself. Do not question whether you belong there. God would never place something before you that you are incapable of carrying. Type 11 if you believe. You have cried out for change during moments when your prayers barely had words behind them. Every silent prayer was heard. Every night filled with uncertainty was seen clearly. Every time you kept moving despite having no visible evidence ahead was shaping something inside you. None of those difficult moments were wasted. They were building the strength, endurance, and confidence you will need when this life-changing offer finally appears before you. The influential person being mentioned here also walked through struggles and difficult seasons of their own. Their position was not gained by accident. That is why their recognition of you will not be shallow or temporary. It will be intentional. They will see something within you that fits with their vision, and they will desire to include you in something meaningful. When that happens, be careful not to allow insecurity to speak over your confidence. You are not entering their environment by random chance. You are stepping into a place that was already prepared for your arrival. The opportunity may appear shocking because it will exceed the limitations you have grown used to accepting. It will stretch beyond what you expected for yourself. That is intentional, because you were never created to remain stuck in the same place forever. You are being called higher. Some people around you will question how these doors opened for you. Others may attempt to remind you of your past, or speak about the version of you they once knew. Do not allow their opinions to shape your response. They only know what they have seen with human eyes. They do not know the plans God has been arranging for your future. Your past does not determine your destiny. Your future is connected to what God is leading you toward now. Remain spiritually grounded while everything begins to shift. Do not let excitement cause you to lose wisdom, and do not let fear delay your steps. Stay balanced. Stay aware. Pay attention to the peace within your spirit, because guidance will come even through small details and quiet moments. This opportunity will also bring responsibility. Growth will be required. Learning will be necessary. You will step into a stronger and more mature version of yourself. That is why this moment matters so deeply. It is not only about receiving something major. It is about becoming the kind of person who can carry it with integrity and wisdom. You have asked God for elevation, and elevation often arrives through opportunities that stretch your thinking beyond familiar limits. God is not only placing blessings into your hands, He is shaping you into someone capable of sustaining them long term. Do not rush ahead mentally trying to control every outcome. Stay focused on the present. When the moment arrives, you will recognize it clearly. There will be peace cutting through confusion and certainty rising above doubt. When that happens, move forward with calm confidence instead of fear. The path ahead is not designed to confuse you. It is designed to reveal the strength already growing inside you. It will show you what becomes possible when you continue trusting God, even while the road ahead appears unclear. It will also become evidence to others of what happens when someone refuses to surrender despite difficult seasons. Never forget this truth. You are not being positioned for failure. You are being positioned for elevation in a way that will become impossible to ignore. The opportunity may seem unbelievable, but it matches the level of purpose developing within your life all along. The difficult seasons you endured trained your patience, sharpened your awareness, and strengthened your ability to remain standing when nobody celebrated you. Now those hidden qualities are about to connect with visible opportunity. Do not allow unfamiliar circumstances to push you away from what was always intended for your future. Type 1010 if you trust God. You will soon notice a change in the way people interact with you. Individuals who once overlooked you will begin paying attention. Some who doubted you will quietly observe as your circumstances transform. Do not become distracted by their attention. Recognition itself is not the reward. It is only evidence that a new door is opening. The person approaching you will carry noticeable authority in the way they speak and move. You will sense that they are accustomed to making important decisions affecting many people. That is why their interest in you matters deeply, because they do not give their time or focus carelessly. Listen carefully when they speak. Absorb the opportunity fully before reacting emotionally. You do not need to rush your answer, but you also cannot allow fear to distort your understanding. This next season will stretch you beyond old limitations. Habits, fears, and patterns that kept you settling for less cannot move with you into the future being prepared. Releasing those things is not punishment. It is necessary growth. There may be moments where doubt whispers that you are incapable of handling such responsibility. Those thoughts are connected to memories of struggle and uncertainty, but you must answer those fears with truth. You have already survived situations that should have broken you. You have already overcome challenges you once thought impossible. This next step is not beyond your ability. It aligns with everything being developed within you. Type 777 if you trust in Jesus. This opportunity carries responsibility that requires wisdom and discernment. Remain grounded. Do not let excitement create careless decisions. Pay attention to details. Seek understanding before making commitments. God will provide discernment when you slow down and listen carefully instead of reacting emotionally. As your life begins changing, people will appear wanting access to your energy, your time, and your success. Some will have genuine intentions, while others will only see what they can gain from your elevation. This is why discernment matters. Not everyone cheering for you is truly aligned with your future. Watch actions carefully instead of trusting words alone. Protect your peace and stay focused. This season will also expose your true priorities. You will have to choose whether approval from others matters more than purpose. You will decide whether pressure controls your choices or whether wisdom guides your direction. Those decisions will shape your experience moving forward. When the opportunity appears, you may feel urgency because of how significant the moment feels. But urgency does not mean panic. Stay calm, remain centered, move step by step with awareness. What is truly meant for you will not disappear simply because you take time to understand it properly. Your past experiences may have convinced you that opportunities vanish quickly or that good things never last. That belief must be released now. What God is preparing is not fragile or temporary. It has been built over time. You do not need to hold on to it through fear. You can receive it through confidence and faith. This will also become a season where your voice carries importance. You are not being invited to remain silent or invisible around powerful people. You are being chosen because of the value you bring. Speak honestly when the moment arrives. Your insight and perspective are part of the reason these doors are opening for you. As life begins moving quickly around you, remain humble. Do not allow pride to replace gratitude. Remember where your strength and opportunities come from. Staying spiritually grounded will keep your mind clear while everything changes around you. Adjustment will take time. At first you may feel uncomfortable stepping into larger environments and greater responsibilities. That feeling is normal whenever growth happens. It does not mean you do not belong there. It simply means you are expanding beyond old limitations. Give yourself permission to adapt gradually. This opportunity will also introduce you to people, ideas, and experiences that expand your understanding of what is possible for your future. Continue learning, continue growing. The more willing you are to evolve, the more prepared you will become for everything still ahead. Some things from your past may need to be released completely. Certain environments, habits, or relationships will no longer fit the direction your life is taking. Do not fear that process. Letting go of what is familiar often creates space for something far greater. As events continue unfolding, keep your attention on the deeper purpose behind everything happening. This is not only about worldly success, it is about alignment with the purpose attached to your life. When you remember that, you will continue moving with clarity and confidence. You are not facing this journey alone. God is guiding your thoughts, your choices, and your direction every step of the way. Whenever uncertainty appears, pause and reconnect with that truth. Clarity often arrives in stillness. The opportunity coming toward you connects to dreams that have lived quietly inside your heart for a long time. Some of those dreams may have seemed impossible or too distant to ever become real. But now those dreams are beginning to move from imagination into reality. Carry yourself with expectation instead of fear. Walk with calm confidence. Trust the process unfolding before you, even when it stretches beyond your previous understanding. Every experience from your past has been leading toward this moment intentionally. At the right time, important information will reach you exactly when you need it. Peace will settle over your spirit, even during intense situations. Those moments are signs confirming that you are walking in the right direction. Type 222 to receive blessings. There will also be periods where everything seems quiet again, almost as if nothing is happening behind the scenes. Do not misunderstand those moments. Important changes often happen invisibly before they appear publicly. Remain patient during quiet seasons. Do not assume the opportunity disappeared, simply because things seem still temporarily. The influential person approaching you is also moving through preparation on their side. They are considering decisions carefully and being guided toward clarity. You are part of that process. That is why you must stay steady instead of forcing outcomes through anxiety or pressure. What God is building requires readiness, not desperation. When the conversation finally happens, you may feel pressure to prove yourself. That feeling comes from old experiences where you felt unseen or undervalued. But this time is different. You are not being invited to earn your worth. You are being invited because your value has already been recognized. Enter the moment calmly. Be authentic. Be fully present. Study the opportunity carefully when it arrives. Look beyond temporary excitement and consider the long-term direction it creates for your life. Think about how it aligns with the future you are meant to walk into. This is bigger than a short moment of success. It is connected to your long-term purpose. Some details may seem overwhelming initially because you are stepping into territory greater than what you previously experienced. Do not allow intimidation to push you backward. Take everything one step at a time. Understanding will increase as you continue moving forward. Type 555 to affirm. Eventually, a major decision will stand before you. That decision will carry weight and importance. When that moment comes, do not allow fear to become louder than truth. Fear will focus on possible failure. Truth will remind you that preparation has already taken place for this very moment. Follow truth. It will lead you toward the path designed for your future. You have become stronger than you realize through every challenge you endured. Everything you endured in the past has been preparing you for the season you are entering now. Every setback, every delay, and every obstacle has strengthened your spirit in ways you may not have fully recognized before. You gained endurance through hardship, wisdom through waiting, and clarity through experience. Those lessons are now becoming part of the foundation you will stand on as new doors begin to open before you. You are not entering this next phase lacking what you need. You already carry the strength, understanding, and awareness required for what lies ahead. As you begin moving toward this new direction, some individuals may question the decisions you make. They may not understand the reason behind your choices, and some may even attempt to convince you to turn back. Do not absorb their hesitation as your own fear. Their opinions are shaped by their experiences, not by the purpose guiding your life. Remain connected to the truth you feel within yourself. What you are sensing is real, and it deserves your trust. This season will challenge you to depend on your own judgment in ways you never have before. Situations will arise where you must act without seeking permission or waiting for reassurance from others. This is part of your personal evolution. The inner wisdom you have developed over time is ready to guide you now. When you quiet the noise around you and listen carefully, you will recognize the direction you are meant to take. You are fully capable of making choices that align with your future. As this chapter unfolds, you will notice a transformation taking place inside your mind and spirit. Your reactions will become more thoughtful, your focus sharper, and your intentions clearer. This opportunity is not only changing your circumstances, it is shaping the person you are becoming. The growth happening within you matters just as much as the rewards arriving around you. There will be moments when the pressure feels intense, especially while adjusting to unfamiliar responsibilities and expectations. During those moments, do not allow stress to convince you that you are failing. Growth often feels uncomfortable because it stretches you beyond the limits you once believed you had. Move forward one step at a time. Every challenge is expanding your capacity for what is ahead. You will also discover how important it is to protect your peace. Not every discussion deserves your involvement, and not every opinion deserves space in your mind. Be intentional with your attention. Your energy is valuable, especially during this period of elevation and expansion. Guard it carefully and place your focus only where it truly matters. Could the CIA truly be concealing a powerful 7-second method connected to financial success? Reports connected to confidential intelligence findings suggest that a simple 7-second practice may stimulate brainwave patterns linked to attracting abundance automatically. Supported by scientific testing and research from 4 advanced laboratories, this easy technique is reportedly helping ordinary people transform financial struggles into luxury lifestyles. However, access to this information may not remain available for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears from the internet. The individual bringing this opportunity into your life will pay close attention to your character. They will notice how you respond under pressure, how consistent you remain, and how you carry yourself during uncertain moments. These qualities will matter more than you realize. Stay humble, composed, and authentic. You do not need to abandon who you are in order to belong in a greater space. Along this path, valuable lessons will continue to appear. Some will arrive through difficult moments, but none of them will be meaningless. Every challenge will deepen your awareness and strengthen your ability to handle what is ahead. Instead of resisting these experiences, allow them to teach you. Keep moving forward without losing faith in your progress. As you settle into this new season, many things from your past will finally begin to make sense. Situations that once felt confusing will reveal their purpose. You will understand why certain opportunities ended, why some relationships changed, and why certain paths closed unexpectedly. Even when you could not see it before, those experiences were directing you toward this exact moment. You are standing in a period where preparation and opportunity are meeting together. Your belief is now being joined with action. This is your invitation to step forward boldly, without allowing old fears to keep you trapped in hesitation. Do not shrink back now. Trust the direction unfolding before you. Guidance will continue appearing in subtle ways throughout this process. It may come through a sudden feeling of peace, a quiet thought that refuses to leave your mind, or an inner certainty about a decision. Pay attention to those moments carefully. They are helping lead you toward the path you are meant to follow. What is unfolding in your life now is far greater than a temporary moment. It marks the beginning of a chapter that will continue developing over time. Stay dedicated to your growth. Stay teachable. Stay rooted in your purpose. This mindset will help you fully embrace everything being placed before you. As this opportunity becomes more tangible, the way you carry yourself will begin to change. You will notice a calm confidence developing inside you. It will not be loud, arrogant, or forced. Instead, it will feel steady, grounded, and natural. This kind of confidence comes from alignment rather than ego. Allow it to shape your actions and guide your conversations. When the influential person connected to this opportunity finally speaks with you directly, pay attention not only to their words, but also to what you feel internally during that moment. There will be significance attached to the interaction, but there will also be a deep inner confirmation, telling you this is different from previous opportunities. This is how you will recognize that the moment is genuine. Do not ignore that feeling. You may begin reflecting on the distance you have traveled to reach this point. There were seasons when you felt trapped, discouraged, and uncertain about your future. There were times when nothing appeared to move forward, and you questioned whether change would ever come. None of those experiences were meaningless. They were shaping your resilience and preparing you for what is happening now. The opportunity itself may arrive in an unexpected form. It might come through an introduction, a conversation, or a surprising connection that appears at the right time. Remain open to how it enters your life. What is meant for you often arrives in ways that challenge your expectations and expand your perspective. Type 333 if you walk by faith. As you begin participating in this new direction, your thinking will start expanding. Possibilities you once considered impossible will suddenly feel reachable. Where you previously saw limits, you will begin seeing opportunities. This shift in mindset is essential because it allows you to fully embrace what is being offered without sabotaging yourself through doubt. Allow your perspective to grow alongside your circumstances. There will also be practical responsibilities connected to this blessing. Faith alone is not enough. Action must follow belief. You will need to respond with discipline, consistency, and commitment. Every step may appear small at first, but together those steps will lead you into something life-changing. Remain faithful in your effort. At times, difficulties may appear again, but do not mistake temporary challenges as evidence that you are on the wrong path. Growth often introduces new levels of responsibility and pressure. The difference now is that you are stronger, wiser, and more prepared than before. Do not allow short-term obstacles to make you lose sight of long-term rewards. The person who entered your life through this opportunity will also observe how you handle difficult moments. They will notice whether you remain calm, adaptable, and committed when circumstances become demanding. This is part of building trust. Your actions will reveal whether you are ready for what is being entrusted to you. You will soon recognize the importance of maintaining balance. As your opportunities increase, it becomes even more necessary to stay connected to the things that keep you grounded. Do not lose yourself while pursuing success. Remain connected to peace, clarity, and purpose. Those things will keep your foundation strong, no matter how much your life expands. Some people around you may become uncomfortable watching your growth. Even if they never say it directly, you will sense their uneasiness. Do not allow that energy to distract you. Your path was never meant to make sense to everyone around you. It was meant for you to live faithfully. Keep your attention on what you are building. Type 444 to receive strength. This season will also bring joy back into your life, in ways you may not have felt for a long time. There will be fulfillment in finally moving toward a future that feels aligned with who you truly are. Allow yourself to experience that happiness fully. At the same time, remain disciplined and responsible. Blessings must be managed wisely if they are meant to last. True success is not only about reaching a destination but sustaining it with maturity and wisdom. Could there be hidden CIA research connected to why some people suddenly rise into wealth and luxury? According to leaked reports, a special brain-focused technique developed through intelligence research may activate financial attraction patterns in only 7 seconds. Supported by 4 neuroscience laboratories, people claim this simple at-home process helped them leave debt behind and step into extraordinary lifestyles. However, this information may not stay online much longer. Click the link in the description and comments before access disappears. You will also begin realizing that your journey has the power to influence others. People observing your life from a distance will become inspired by your growth and perseverance. They will see what becomes possible when someone refuses to quit. Carry that influence responsibly. Let your choices reflect honesty, integrity, and purpose. There will be moments requiring difficult decisions. Those choices will test your priorities and reveal how committed you truly are to your future. Do not avoid them. Face them with honesty and wisdom. The right path is not always the easiest one, but it will always align with your growth. As your life continues unfolding, Keep your attention fixed on what truly matters. Avoid distractions and temporary temptations that pull you away from your purpose. Staying aligned with your vision will help you remain steady, regardless of what changes around you. The opportunity before you is not simply about receiving benefits. It is about building something meaningful with what has been placed in your hands. You are being trusted with the chance to create a life that reflects your true potential. Treat that responsibility with seriousness and care. You are also learning to trust yourself more deeply than ever before. Every decision and every action is strengthening your confidence in your own judgment. Gradually, you will stop depending so heavily on outside approval and begin relying more on your inner clarity. That transformation will impact every area of your life in powerful ways. Stay connected to the purpose that brought you to this point. Do not allow outside noise to pull you away from your direction. Keep your vision focused and your actions intentional. This is how you continue walking forward with confidence and strength. What is taking place in your life now is not the conclusion of your story. It is only the beginning of something much greater. More opportunities, more growth, and more defining moments are still ahead. Welcome them all, because every experience is shaping the person you are becoming. Eventually, there will come a moment when everything becomes undeniable. You will clearly recognize that this is not coincidence and not a temporary situation. The pieces of your journey will connect in a way that finally makes sense. That realization may feel overwhelming at first, but instead of fearing it, allow it to strengthen your belief in what is possible for your life. As this chapter continues developing, your mindset will keep evolving. Your view of your future, your capabilities, and your purpose will expand. This shift is necessary because it allows you to fully occupy the space that has been opened for you. Release outdated ways of thinking that no longer serve your future. The person who extended this opportunity will begin involving you more directly in important conversations and experiences. Situations that once felt distant or unreachable will now become part of your reality. Do not feel intimidated by these moments. You belong in these spaces. Remain calm, present, and quietly confident in every interaction. New responsibilities will require greater discipline and focus. This is where your personal development becomes visible to others. The way you manage these responsibilities will influence how far you go. Stay dedicated and avoid distractions. Your consistency will separate you from others. Type 999 to affirm completion. There may also be moments when you must step forward before being asked. Hidden opportunities will exist inside the larger opportunity itself. These moments will test your initiative and willingness to act boldly. When you recognize them, do not hesitate. Move forward with confidence and clarity. Not every lesson will come through direct instruction. Some lessons will only be learned through experience, observation, and adaptation. Embrace this process fully. It will strengthen your understanding and increase your ability to navigate complex situations successfully. As your responsibilities grow, you must become more intentional about how you use your energy. You cannot give unlimited attention to every person or every situation. Protect your peace carefully. Protect your focus. This will help you maintain clarity as your life continues expanding. You will begin noticing how your presence affects the people and environments around you. The way you speak, react, and carry yourself will influence others more than you realize. Use that influence responsibly. Allow your actions to reflect integrity and purpose, so you can build something lasting and meaningful. At times, the weight of your responsibilities may feel heavy. That feeling is not there to break you. It is there to remind you that what you are stepping into carries significance. Whenever you feel overwhelmed, pause and reconnect with your purpose. Remember what inspired you to begin this journey. Type 99 to release fear. You may also notice changes taking place within your circle of relationships. Certain people will naturally grow closer to you while others drift away. This is a normal part of transformation. Not everyone is meant to remain beside you in every chapter of life. Allow these changes to happen naturally without resistance. Trust that the right people will remain connected to your journey. Important decisions will continue appearing along your path. Some of them may feel uncomfortable or difficult.